when I met Aaron, he was pretty much had his mind made up to move to Jamaica. And I had been teaching at Hunter. It was probably a job I would never have left under most circumstances, because to land a university teaching position straight out of graduate school is practically unheard of. But they had a budget cut at Hunter, and I had to take a semester off. I was the low man on the totem pole, so I was told to cool my heels for a couple of months. And I met Aaron through Mati, and that's sort of another side story. My tools had been stolen at my studio in Union Square, and I had to close the studio because the tools were very specialized and they were expensive and they had taken a long time to put together. So to continue to pay rent on the studio when I didn't have the tools to work made no sense. So I just decided to close the studio, and I called Mati and I said, can I store this big piece of sculpture? I was working in plexiglass at the time, and this was the outline of a room in plexiglass, and was reproduced in Harper's Bazaar, and it had a lot of play. Timothy Leary did an acid trip in it even, and said it was people buy all kinds of wonderful things, which I didn't see in there. But anyway, I had to move this piece over to Mati's studio. So he came over to my studio and I brought Aaron with him to help him move it. And Aaron had just fresh out of the Israeli army, not too long out of the army, you know, buff and handsome and Israeli. And I'm sitting there totally depressed, and Mati walks in the door with Aaron, and I'm, oh, things are looking up. So anyway, we pretty much bonded almost immediately, and then somehow we lost track of each other for about a year, but we met a year later, and that's when he was getting ready to go to Jamaica, and I had my semester off. So he, you know, we really kind of fell in love immediately, and he said, do you want to go to Jamaica? And it's January in New York, and I'm not teaching. I said, sure. So I think I'm taking a few months break, and I'm going to go to the tropics and come right back. And we never left. Still there. 2 Jamaican children born there.